I've never played Child of Light before. I think I've heard of it, but I don't even know what kind of game it is. I think we're going to use a controller for it. Oh, that's right, you played Night You Love 2 first. Sure. Were you attracted to Night You Love mostly because of the graphics? Aurora, Igniculus. Difficulty. Any preference on difficulty? Looks like casual or expert are the two choices. Battle speed. Oh, okay. New game. Players want to focus on story and atmosphere. Players seeking a challenging experience. I kind of want the middle of those two, but if this is like Iconoclast and expert is like slightly harder, I'll probably pick expert. Casual's best. Okay, thank you. You're watching in the distant future and you haven't watched most of the stuff on this channel. We try to stick with whatever difficulty is most interesting for stream.
Tuck yourself in bed.
Sometimes higher difficulties just make the game take longer and they're not actually interesting.
A long-lost kingdom.
I like the art in this game. It's very pretty.
In Austria was a crown land ruled
Austria?
by Aurora was his daughter.
Oh, it's like
Child of
Sleeping
a duchess
Beauty?
Mysterious, beloved by her father. He raised the girl alone. They were rarely apart, till the Duke felt lonely and misplaced his heart. It was the Great Friday before Easter 1895. Players performed for the Duke, his new bride at his side. That night, Aurora went to sleep.
Like
the
rhyming.
fire burned down low. She caught a chill that spread. Her skin was cold as snow. At dawn they found her, vacant, Aurora's light gone out. Her father wept and pleaded, but there could be no doubt. For all intents and purposes, Aurora was dead. And yet, once upon a time, she awoke in a strange land instead.
Cool. Cool opening cutscene. Oh wow, yeah, this game is gorgeous. It's all intents and purposes is correct. Shouldn't be intensive purposes. What am I seeing? I must be dreaming. Oh, I like the pseudo 3D 2.5D characters. Easy to get wrong though. I think that intensive purposes get said so often now. There's a couple idioms like that where the other incorrect version is used so often that it's basically acceptable. This game came out in 2014, 4 years ago. It must have been like an Xbox 360 arcade game then. The Girl and the Firefly. Oh yeah, I love the art. I can jump. Anyone know what engine this was made in? Is this like Unity or Unreal? Hi Leah, how you doing? Hardy. Oh. Oh, it's like an RPG. That I was not expecting with side-scrolling platforming. It has a skill tree? Dude. Craft Oculi. Okay. Confessions. I'm gonna make a wiki of all of the different menu options and UI elements in video games. It's darker than night. Oh, it's an Ubisoft proprietary engine? Okay. I like that the game is like, it's like watercolor art. The protagonist is 3D modeled. Rayman Origins Legends of Valiant Hearts. Oh, really? Valiant Hearts. Is it designed for side-scrolling games or just coincidental? Little kids easily scare. I think I'm supposed to be able to grab onto that. I don't have any new buttons to press. Just jump and move. like all the foreground, mid-ground, background stuff they're doing too. Side-scroller RPG is a cool concept. Oh, and she always rhymes when she talks. It's a spider. Wake up, wake up. Nightmare, let me wake. Hey, it's a cute little sprite. Oh, the whole game is rhyming couplets? Because that's great. Who spoke? Shake the dew from your eyes. Poor mold grows, that's common sense. Firefly that speaks advice? My supper must have been too dense. Heard of an aurora? Why, sir, she is me. Both sir and she, a split aura. Perhaps you are some kind of flora. So usually I don't read games, but this game has kind of a delightful bouncing to the dialogue, so I think I'm going to start reading it out loud. Cease your foolishness at once. I am Aurora, I am she. Oh, why didn't you say so? Follow me. The lady waits, her hair long as a forest stream, with skin like moths and gleaming eyes. Sure, she'll know the way out of the stream. Cool. Use right. Oh, interesting. Oh, is this co-op? Can a second player control that instead? Whoa! Walking 3D thing in the background. That's pretty neat. It is nice. Who's tied to these branches? Reminds me of Mario Galaxy. These are wishes. Wishes of light left in darkest night. Follow the orange one to find more bright. It's like Starbits. Huh. This game came out after... When did Mario Galaxy come out? It's probably like 10 years ago. It feels like it was like a couple years ago. Can I use the mouse for that by any chance? I can. Play with a controller and a mouse like a mad person. It's on sale on Steam. Cannot fly there with thee. Interesting. Trapped, the door is barred. Scepter round, a translucent sphere. Clear as glass, the answer. It's answer kind of. So Firefly, Sir Firefly, ignite your rear. Whoa, I barely know you. Do it and I'll show you. I see. It's a puzzle. Have to match the symbols fast. Ah, that's cute. That's pretty neat. This would be fun two-player. This kind of has that Mario Galaxy you can play with somebody else who's not necessarily as advanced a gamer, I assume. Guess we'll see what else the second player is able to do. Who is she, I wonder? Remove the sword under. Who spoke? Some sort of ghost? Lady of the Forest, I'm sure of this. Aurora, take the sword of Mahthildis. Cool. It's a very specific way that someone should hold a sword aloft. Run, that things look mean. Fortunately, I wield a sword in this dream. I barely know you. Oh, it's a kind of like an ATB, but then it's true turn-based after that. Timeline shows who will act next. Okay. I really like the idea of a side-scrolling turn-based RPG. It's cute. And sometimes the cast time matters in combat. Gotcha. How much farther? Once you light those up, it can be tricky to follow them. Is there like an attack button you can do to get a preemptive strike on an enemy? Or combat's just combat if you run into an enemy? I do get a surprise strike if I get behind them. Oh, and the other player can be trying to get these little juicy things. Slow falls. That's pretty cool. It is Mario Galaxy. I dig it. Oh, and that refills its meter. I see. So I can potentially avoid taking damage entirely. What's this game's score on Metacritic? Select new skills for Aurora. Flash of light targeting a single dark creature. Light is strong against dark. Increase maximum MP by 1 permanently. Powerful light attack with a 10% chance of killing a targeted dark creature instantly. Counter attack. So we kind of want to start by picking a tree. Right now I'm feeling counterattack pretty heavily. Strength upgrade. Slash all. It's the strength one, I guess. Light ray. Yeah, I missed your passive, so we're gonna go for that. Let's do that. 77, okay, pretty good. I wonder what the complaints were that kept it lower. Very pretty. Oh wow, yeah, that's really tricky to do one player. So maybe if Andrea gets home and pops over to say hi, I'll give her a second controller here. But getting those orbs is just filling the Wisp's MP meter, right? It's not like generating a resource or anything. Oh, and I can attack them from behind like that. That's cool. Cool. Now she does more damage to one-shot them. Fantastic. Is this all, like hand-painted with watercolors? Other than the 3D characters, obviously. Potions. Oh, I see. Light Ray can only target one of them, so I may as well just attack normally. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. I like the slowdown mechanic and how it interacts with the ATB meter. It's a neat way to do kind of sort of ATB. Some strategy in who to slow. It's okay, I think he's gonna get an action off. Oh, sure. Defend prevents being interrupted. I see. Alright, healing tonic. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's no way to know, right? Turn around, bright eyes. Took concept art, cut it up, and put it in as game art. That's really neat. Mm-hmm. Sweets. It's pretty easy so far, but that might just be because it's on, oh, I see, those extra orbs can heal you. Because it's on casual mode. Does expert significantly change the difficulty, though? So it's not a major element of the gameplay so far. Hey, lovely. Would you like to join me for this kind of two-player game? It's
Maybe.
not super two-player.
Can I see something?
Yes. Turn around. Sword's too heavy for her to lift, yeah. No, this game's presentation is fantastic. You want to check this out, Andrea? The two-player part is like Mario Galaxy. You just kind of point and click on stuff. Cool. Skill points available. So I definitely don't have any kind of progression abilities to travel over that way, so we're not going to bother. I like having this thing be a source of healing, it's cool. Queen of Light. How does saving work in this? Can you just do it from the menu? Help me, Aurora. Don't they know? Fuck. Rocks planted in the ground will not grow. What rocks you're working with? Oh, it's a spooky ghost. Oh, it is an enemy. Okay. I have to wait for a second. It looks like it still gave me the surprise strike, though. Thanks, game. Interrupt by hitting them while they're casting. Ah, that's clever. So I can try to time the attack, the slow effect, so that it happens at just the right time.
Dylan?
Just auto-saves. Okay.
Dylan?
What's up?
Can you project exactly how late we're gonna be?
It'll be 47 minutes from now. That's when I can leave.
47.
Oh, and it knocks it back because it's in the same window. That's awesome. I like that very much. And then cast speed is determined by, like how fast you're moving through the cast bar is based on the ability you're using, is that right? I guess having so many sources of healing maybe makes it too easy. Even if it was on expert. Potent fairy nectar.
Okay. I told them we're gonna be 10 minutes late.
Okay.
but maybe it won't be that bad.
If you'd like to check this out, let me check the options here. I only do controller 1 and mouse. I guess you could do it with the mouse. Let me give you this one.
Hey, everyone.
This is my wife, Andrea. How are you doing, Andrea?
I'm tired. I'm very tired.
Sorry, I'm just clearing some space for her.
Also, like, so, right, I've been working on the shot thing for the last 2 weeks. Right? He's not listening.
I'm listening. I'm listening, go ahead.
And
this is a good time for me to listen, because I'm just trying to get the mouse in
told
space.
that Monday was going to be a chill day because the shot isn't until Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so I scheduled at 9:30 in the morning to meet with that student to go over the analysis I want him to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then today they're like, oh, well, they're doing a dry run on Monday. And I was like, well, I'm not going to be there. Like, you can't tell me that Monday's going to be a chill day and then tell me on Friday at like 4 o'clock that I suddenly need to be there Monday morning.
Right.
Like, that's not cool. And that's not, and I've already been making sacrifices for this project, and I refuse to make that one.
I'm sorry to hear that.
There are other people who will be there and it'll be fine. But it was just really kind of frustrating that people are like expecting me to just be available at the drop of a hat.
See.
It's like, you tell me this, you know, a couple days in advance. Don't tell me anyway.
Adds fire damage to melee attacks. That's cool. Yeah, that really sucks, Andrew. I'm sorry. You can use the mouse to move the little guy around.
Oh.
You keep him on the screen here. And if you click on an enemy, you slow them down.
There aren't any enemies.
Not yet. I think you left click to interact with little flowers and right click. So like try moving on that thing and then go pick up the little juice that it popped out there. Try right clicking that thing. Right click and hold it. That uses your meter. Then if you stop, I'm gonna get behind it, we'll be in battle. Now you can left click and slow it. You're gonna see a battle meter down here. Like whichever one that you're holding on, it'll make it so it takes them longer to act. And what we're trying to do is I'm trying to attack them when they're in their cast meter. Because if I get to the end of my cast bar before they get to the end of their cast bar, it interrupts their attack.
Yeah, come on, it's really frustrating because they're like expecting me to reschedule with this student at like 3 o'clock on a Friday, and they're like, why can't you just reschedule? I'm like, because it's 3 o'clock on a Friday. Like, and it's a 9 o'clock meeting on Monday morning.
Some foes are vulnerable to magic.
Ugh. It's like, I'm not gonna do that to this poor kid. This is like my first interaction with him. I want him to like working with me.
If you run out of magic, because you're using magic to slow them, you can go pick up these little flowers, and it'll give you your resources back. So now you've got magic again.
Oh. Did you fuck up?
No, it was because she got to finish her ability before I get to finish mine. But I should be able to finish here with you slowing her. Sweet, thank you. This game is very pretty though. It's like all watercolor concept art that they cut up and put into the game. And everything's in rhyming couplets.
A key. Or you get that guy to do it. Hey, mister.
Oh, you can actually mess with them?
Yeah. You don't like me.
Maybe I can get up there somehow. I'll try pushing it over this way. Good call. Hey. So I'm gonna try to get behind her. If you can just stun her long enough for me to get behind her, then you can let go. And you can let go then, otherwise I can't start a combat. There we go. And then I one-shot the little mantis guys, so don't worry about them. Just keep her stunned and keep your meter up if you can. And this should be fine right now. Oh, if you can hold her frozen here, see if I can get my cast off before she does. Sweet, thank you. Oops. How on earth do we travel up high? I wish you could fly. Aurora, illuminate the oculi. Let me try. Ah, that's cool. Thank you. What do you think they roast in these vats? Hopefully not children. Oh no, what if it's cats? Thank you. I like the collaborative puzzle solving, that's cool. Presumably I'm pushing this down here. I think it goes all the way down, would be my guess. This game is absolutely gorgeous, though. Really impressed. I think you're right, Kai Mom, that you could take any screenshot of it. Okay, so let's just go up. Ah, okay. So, need to find a way. I didn't even take this block down from the bottom. I'm not gonna make it on the first pass, but next time we'll be ready. We go. I'm gonna fix the camera real quick. Go for it. So next week is going to be more stressful than you thought it was going to be?
Yeah.
Whoa! That was... I don't know why that spooked me so much. I think that was correct. Keep him slowed here. Hopefully I can just melee him. Interrupt him. As you see, it knocks him back. He might also be strong against melee. I like your little crown coming off, that's cool. Oh no!
I tried.
No, it was my bad. I forgot it was that long of a cast. So defend prevents being interrupted? Like, why would I ever defend? I guess I would defend if I know I can't prevent an interruption from happening. Like right now, they're going too fast. Okay, see. Perfect, thank you. Now it gets more complicated, I see. Sure. So defend is basically, I know that I can't get an attack in time because they are going to interrupt me even if I'm slowing them. I see. Nice. Ouch. Can you pick up the other flower? I'm getting pretty low on health. On the left side. Thank you. That sends some healing and magic restoration up to me in the corner. Boss. Alright, more skill points. Counterattacks. Aurora, be on guard. So we're back to full resources. Who's singing? Whoa. Where a spell has been cast. Yeah, it happened right before we went live, Game Saucer. Could have that ominous chorus. Okay, so there's 4 gems up top. 3 gems up top.
But not purple.
Can you shine on the green one, maybe? No, it doesn't do anything.
There's no purple.
Yeah, I see that. Maybe I'm not meant to do anything here yet. I don't think there's anything else that you can... If you shine on the missing purple one, does anything happen? What happens if we do red? I forget what it defaulted to when we first got in here. I can drop through it. I can change the colors. Andrea can click on things. Am I meant to be able to solve this right now? Am I having to come here later? I am. Oh. So you touching those isn't doing anything. Oh, can you draw between them, maybe? No. Remember the first puzzle?
Can you pull these from below?
Can try. I don't think I can reach them. It looks like it might be based on phases of the moon, right? I don't think you can... I think I have to get up there to interact with that. Yeah, because there's... This is a full moon, crescent moon, waxing maybe? Casting light dots from the color selector based on where you glow from. Yeah, I don't see anything on the screen. I'll take an explicit in here. Oh wait, yeah, there's a purple. See that when you shine on the purple one? See how it puts it in the background? Can you keep shining and then move it? There we go. That's it. So we have to do that with the other colors, I think. And I think you can get your meter back by hitting the flowers again. Let's try doing red first. Thanks, Leon. Cool. Then we'll do green. And blue. I'm sure this is going to end well. Who dares challenge the Queen of Night? Tiny nothing with locks of red. It was a boss fight!
Oh my god.
Seemed real to me, they want us
Although
dead.
actually, it was sort of obvious.
Can you slow the other one? Okay, perfect, thank you. Try casting my magic. Perfect, thank you. Oh, it's vulnerable to light. Fantastic. That seems bad. Ouch. Oh, I'm out of MP. Can you hit one of the... Yeah. There we go. Perfect. I guess whichever one's going to act first, slow if you can. The music in this game is really good, in addition to the art. Thank you. Alright, nice interrupt. Nice interrupt again. Nailing this shit.
Oh.
Ow. Jerk face. One more should be enough. I think he'll get to go. I think you don't want to slow him here. Well, no, he's gonna get to go no matter what, so I should defend. Should be okay. Cool.
Wait, but aren't we supposed to fight her?
Possibly next, I guess we'll see. Magic Stardust. Interesting. Maybe we're just letting her free, and that's gonna be bad later. Lady, this is Aurora. Madam, snared am I in this dreamland. I am ready to wake up now. Child, a vision, take my hand. If it helps, I am not dropping frames.
Once the sun shone upon a land of sequined valleys and peaks of white, and at night ruined castles glowed with alabaster light. From the stars and the crescent moon, a queen of light ruled this rambling place. Each night she walked the palace alone, her luminosity dawn's own face. Until one night there was no trace. The queen had vanished, and with her the light. Dark resided in its place. The usurper, Umbra, hid from sight.
I mean,
She
shut
sent her
up.
daughters
Yes, I know what
instead.
Umbra means.
The sun, the
Okay.
stars,
Assume you do.
Like, I know I'm
Anything
not
that's like an
technically an
astro term?
astronomer and I'm more of a physicist, but I know what Umbra means.
Our lives soon snuffed
That's why
out
it's
by a wave
umbrella.
of her hand.
She's freaking creepy looking. Madam, thank you for the story. But now I wish to wake. So dull my speech you fell asleep? What I speak of is real, not fake. All around us lies the land of Lemuria. I'm afraid this is not a dream, Aurora. The only way is a magic link. Magic, or a mirror behind the throne. Stolen by Umbra, Queen of the Night.
That bitch.
Soul path home. To banish the night. Bring back the stars, the sun, the moon, the light. No, unacceptable. My father awaits. Firefly said you'd help me post haste. I have a name, you know. Poor Firefly. Do not despair, my dear. I created Igniculus to aid you. A bug the size of a pin? No good, I fear. Never shall I recover the sun, the stars, and the moon. Do not despair, my dear. For the sun and the moon seek the highest and the lowest room. First go back whence you came, past the altar on which you woke this day, through a tree of thorns sharp and tangled. Seek help along the way. And what of the stars? How will I reach the skies? Why, child, the answer lies above you. Open your eyes. It's a progression upgrade!
Hey, we gain a bug? I wasn't paying attention.
But we already
I'm
have
tired.
the Firefly creature.
Yeah.
If you want to lie down or something, that's okay. I appreciate you checking the game out. And I'll hold you against your will. What an incredible surprise!
Oh, wings.
That's cute. Am I a fairy? I am in flight. Aurora, you are a child of light. They said the thing! That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Title drop. Keep that charmed crown on your brow. Never remove it, clear? One last thing before I go. If you should ever despair, my dear. Thank you. Exactly what does it do? Sorry, child, I cannot hear you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Wait, but I must know. My father, is he alright? I'm surrounded by endless night. Press A to fly. Wow, that's a pretty aggressive first progression upgrade.
Starlight only to
That's
guide
cool.
her, except for a firefly alone. Anxious for the comforts of family snuff
you do
out
anything with that?
or a spark.
Oh, that's cute. And that refills your meter. Whoa, there's little floating islands with balloons and flying whales on them. I think those are whales. Of course. Well, I should say our route is clear. To the left fly. Tree of Thorns will surely appear.
Do we want that?
Sir Firefly, to the sky. That's where the creepy old lady just told us to go.
Oh, alright.
Hi, what's up, Jester person? He's got a little quest. Excuse me. Little lady, have you seen bright balloons nearby?
Nope.
Any unicorns balancing on balls?
Nope.
Striped tents raised to the stars?
Nope.
Don't you mean sky? Afraid not. Fiddlesticks left here to fester. What other worms ride with Jester? Oh, it's a lady Jester. Take a glance at this note. Perhaps you mean letter? What are these scribbly marks I spy? Why, it's Latin, Sir Firefly. Dearest Sister Rubella, night has fallen upon our land. In these dark times one must take a stand. Not to hide up in the clouds curled, but to juggle the weight of the world. Death's gate to slip and fall, and triumphantly dance around it all. Curious to see what the most, questionable rhyme in this game is. Like in hymns when they put an apostrophe in heaven. Hen. Not how that works. The answer is clear. I will follow my dream's intention and join the traveling circus in the plains before its ascension. Sister, I hope you will not remain listless. Your brother, Tristis. Tristis has split our act in two, taken me through the ringer, left Rubella behind, me, Lemuria's wittiest vocalist. What you mean, singer? Okay. Regardless, we have much to do and should not linger. Little lady, can I join you? My bags are already packed. Got to find my brother and save our double routine act. Know the way is likely dangerous with creatures strange to us. I am a trained acrobat. Do not worry, I can handle this. That. Nice. Cool. Was this game originally in English? I know that sometimes Ubisoft games are French first. Locked. Skills. Defense upgrade. How does Ubisoft work? Oh, cool. So she gets her own skill tree. Defend, strength, revive. Yes. Let's just immediately make a decision there. Great. I'm not shocked. What a peculiar shrine. Oh, is there a... Perhaps at one point it was a sign, shrine. When you interact with that, does it put a thing behind it?
No, I don't interact with it.
Okay.
Interact with this. Oh, there's a dude. He's gonna attack you.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. My question about Ubisoft was, do they have this game and Valiant Hearts both feel kind of like indie games? They're clearly not indie. Ubisoft is a AAA company. Do they have a smaller team? I'm gonna try to go for the ghost lady first. So if you just watch that and just keep anything from interrupting my cast, I guess, hitting whatever comes last on the meter. Tumble. What does that do? Oh, and she has a heal. Neat. Tumble's just a regular attack, I guess. I have a ton of studios, but not sure how they're structured. Gotcha. Yeah, they're the only games I've really played that play out like that. These Ubisoft games that feel like they're almost indie games, but with really high production values. They have a ton of studios everywhere, they collaborate a lot. Let's see. Nice interrupt, good job. It's all on your timing. Sweet, Deadzo. Having two party members is nice. Boss. What a crackerjack adventure. If I wasn't circus bound, with a bright career in my future, perhaps I'd stick close. Stick around? Sorry, chum, but I can't. I have an audience to bewitch. Certain you meant enchant. Now the game now is try to guess what the rhyme is supposed to be. Oh, can you click on the blue thing up there? Sweet. Oh, come on. There you go. Alright. Rubella, it's MP upgrade, and Oculi. I might actually be able to craft one now. Tumbled Emerald. What does that do? Add lightning damage to melee attacks and increase water. Attack lightning is strong on water. Okay, that's cool. Oh, can you lift this thing so I can get back under it? Oh, wait. I don't need to do that. I'm just being lazy. Because I'm lazy. Let's keep going left. Look how quickly this lets you move through the levels now. So here. Ooh. Thanks. Try to attack it. Now, do you get a surprise attack if you just are interacting with an enemy that was recently stunned? It doesn't necessarily have to be behind them. That might have been the trouble I was having earlier. Just lightning damage. Cool. Maybe. Hit the thing in the back before it gets really bad. Thanks for playing this. This is actually really hard to do single player, because single player I have to use the right stick to try to manage it, and it's really hard to do at the same time. Sweet. I ended up getting off in time. Fantastic. Baller. Now, is Rubella doing so much more damage because of the higher level gem right now? Or maybe her weapon just does more damage by default than my sword. Alright. Hi, Ben. He's a little bastard. Sitting on the laptop keyboard once again. Oh, sweet. Alright, so now, theoretically, I should be able to unequip this. Oh wait, is that not how that works? Well, you have no Uplay friends available. You can give loot to your friends? That's kind of cool. Huh.
Can I help you?
I don't think I'm allowed to unequip it, unfortunately. I might just have more strength at the moment. Let me see. Does the water make you fall? Okay. Let me see. Could be shenanigans. Should be able to unequip somehow. He's too high up for me to reach right now. Come on. Looks like that's the case. If you attack them immediately after stun ends, you should be okay. So let's go for the spider because of fire damage. Pretty good. Good call. Yeah, absolutely. Let me try casting a spell on him to try to interrupt him, maybe. Fantastic. That interruption mechanic is really clever. It's like the game is actually turn-based, but it has this sort of ATB element. As far as like battle systems go, this game is very, very clever. Good call. Nice. It's kind of a puzzle, and you have enough time to try to plan out what you want to do. River of Sapphire. They just give you fly almost immediately. Hey, look at that juice. Thanks. Okay, I think I'm gonna hit the spider first. It's weak against fire. The game fakes you out? In what way? What do you mean? Is this a Metroidvania or something? Oh yeah. It's like pretty clear at that point that there's going to be some kind of progression upgrade. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't quite make it. That was my mistake. Can you slow the spider? Thanks. Perfect. Way to make slow particularly important too. That's such a simple mechanic. Did they ever say if they were explicitly inspired by Mario Galaxy? It's a very similar mechanic. Boss. Uses attack by 8%. Cool. Maybe the only way to unequip is to equip another one. Probably could have done that earlier. Oh, what's this? Locked. Not shocked. Nice. Oh, sorry. Did you get that juice? Oh shit. Good to know. Defense Stardust. Thank you. Okay. Need to get a second attack for the Jester at some point would be nice. I love that attack animation where the sword is too heavy for her. It's really cool. Alright. Oh, Stardust is permanent stat upgrades? Okay. Thank you. I thought it was a temporary in-combat upgrade. Can you slow the other thing? Thanks. I don't know if I'm going to make it quite in time, but maybe. Not quite. My bad. Please it didn't attack her, though. Rad. Alright. I like how easy they make it to level up in this game too, given you get XP pretty quickly.
You want the thing?
Yeah, yes please. Thank you. Oh, what's this?
It's probably locked.
Oh. not shocked. The air is so soft, Sir Firefly. Igniculus? What size is a pin? Stop being ridiculous. You are but a leaf. Why pretend a branch to be? Yeah, especially with the specifically timed jumps here, you're really thinking it's going to be a secret. Sweet. There's a ghost lady in the back who I'm going to try to cast a spell on if you can slow her. My spell takes longer to cast. There we go, nice. Does Tumble have a faster cast time than Aurora's sword attack? I think it does, right? That's an interesting way to think about your combat turn. Cast time short. Okay, so you want to use her to interrupt and Aurora to do big damage. Temple. Ouch. I wonder if Expert removes the healing and wisp refills, but it seems like the wisp refills are set so there's just enough for that one combat. I got the thing that dropped. I'm going this way. The altar perched high. This is where we started. Lady said we have to pass it by. Whoa! Whoa!
It's a giant.
Little girl, you will not pass this way. I will eat you up this day. What? Step out of the way, or I will turn you into clay. Alright, I'm gonna try to kill the ads first. But if I get a chance to interrupt somebody, I'm gonna try to do that. All the rhymes. None shall pass. None shall pass. Ouch. He hits pretty hard, good to know. Alright, I should be able to get a interrupt on that thing. Then I can try. Oh shit, no, don't flee. Let's try nuking the giant. Thanks. Good call. If you keep him slowed, I might be able to... Oh, he counters magic attacks. Okay, good to know. I might be able to interrupt him here. Ooh, that was very close. Okay. So I need to heal. And the Jester's next turn. That's a longer cast than her tumble is. Okay, that makes sense. Can you get some of your meter back?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Let's kill the ads. We don't have to deal with it anymore if we can. Hey, Izla, how you doing? How's your week treating you? Can you try to slow the giant? I don't know if I'll make it quite in time, but I'll give it a try. Oh, not quite. Thank you, though. Ooh, double womp womp. Yucky, I made the wrong decision. Statistically, my best phone day as far as phone days go. think I might be able to finish. Well, no, let's defend. Play it safe. Oh, that's cool. That's just a passive that she has, that she automatically heals herself a little bit when she gets reduced to critical health. I like how there's cool incentive in this game to sometimes not slow them so that they'll get into the bar in time to interrupt them. Cast heal. Free ice cream, nice. It's a dream. Nice, good job. He's weakened. Nice again, fantastic.
I don't have very much left.
That's okay. I don't think there's any more juice to get for the battle.
You're going a little longer?
We got 4 more minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna feed the cats.
Okay, thank you. I'll be ready to go right after. The Tree of Thorns, here it is, the ladies' queue. To pass through after you. Light Ray. Andrea got invited to a, outing with coworkers. So I'm running a little over time here, but I think we'll make it without too big of a problem. Why not just, fly over it? Confession number 5. They say the four from out of darkness came. Mathildis shaped cruel nature with her art. The surging ocean symbols Mahthildis. Part. Rambert spread his wealth upon the barren plain. Aaron's spear lit the highest peaks of flame. So it seems like this is a custom mythology. I'm really interested that it seems to set it in the real world in Austria. They say at the explorer's heart lies a secret of ages to impart. Through its fire the wilderness they did tame, but if all was dark, from whence came their spark? Light dances along a chain, flaming bright, spreading out to bridge the cold empty night. Star to star, trailing blooms of red-hot fire. Such a path must span our sky's blackened arc, leading to another dawn, a lost light. I wonder why those are called confessions. It's interesting. Oh, do we have to go through the little gate here? That makes sense. To the Tree of Thorns. Map of Lemuria. The map is now available, allowing rapid travel to prior locations. Sweet. Whoa, even the world map is gorgeous. This game has no business being this pretty. I think I confused this game with Trine. What year did Trine come out? Was this ever on Wii or the Wii shop channel or anything like that? Some other game that came out for Wii that I've always confused Child of Light with. Is that an evil griffin? A good witch or a bad witch? You're a bad witch, okay. Good. Surprise strike. Try to kill the spiders first. Oh right, I need to work it out. Andrea's not here anymore. It's on the Wii U. Okay. I might be able to interrupt it with Tumble, we'll see. Paralyze, gross. Lame. Now the random battles are getting a little tricky. Okay. Once you have a second character, the game actually gets a little bit harder, which is interesting. So we don't want to slow the spider here. So we want to be able to interrupt it. There we go. I see. I'm not going to get to interrupt that thing, I don't think. And try to do the spider. Nice dodge. She might just barely be able to do it. Nice. Cool. Okay, and I'll have to go at the end of this battle. This will be time for me. I'm not going to be able to do a full sign-off, everybody, so I'll start doing it now. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. It's good to have you, as always. Next week, we're playing more video games. Nier Automata. We're going to beat Kingdom Hearts and play some more Final Fantasy IV. We're going to beat Metal Gear Solid 4 and start Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I'm going to try to do the Octopath Traveler demo. And Subblock next week is going to have video games in it. We're getting really close to meeting the final goal for the Jaden's second chiptune stream. I think we're less than $70 away from it, and thanks to everyone who's donated and supported up to that point. Oh no, not video games, anything but that. So if someone wants to find someone to throw a host to, I gotta bail, like, pronto. Thanks again, Serp, for sharing that game. It was super cool. Catch you later, everybody. Have a good weekend. See you on Monday.